Listen up, you slack-ass minions. The podcast will start in a few. This is a recorded, not live show, so don't forget to check out the podcast section for information on upcoming guests. So burn your fucking snuggies, turn off the animal porn, and get your ass ready. Here come the show.
Dan, and there's the. Why are you sideways?
Who?
Woods. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're sideways. It's okay, little buddy. We still love you, even though you're kind of a little wonky, you know.
I can't see anything.
Wonder why.
Oh. Hold on, I'll fix it.
Oh, you had to turn it around the right way. Bravo!
Got to turn it the right side up if you're going to get the right end.
Okay, so, all right, now, Joe, Dan, and Chris. Danny the Geek, and Richie are part of my original crew from TDB Pirate Radio when I was using the pen name of Timothy Dean. Well, that's where the name came from, of Timothy Dean Blog Podcast. Well, it's no longer Timothy Dean, but that's okay because I still got a banner downstairs that I'm going to eventually hang in the background. So I'm going to keep using TDB just because. And I've got these cool commercials and stuff that we used to do, so I'm going to play those eventually too. But tonight's show, and I have no idea how many people are chiming in. Let's see. Yes,
I didn't get the link.
It's in the chat window there if you can see it. If not, it's on YouTube or it's on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else that I've been able to shove that thing. We have 4 viewers.
You shove it anywhere
right
you can get it, can't you?
Oh, yes, I shoved it everywhere I can. Now, anybody that's actually watching us on one of the other platforms, please use the chat in YouTube so we can see what's going on. Let's turn that down and oh, we got a viewer. We got Maya. She's at least in the chat room. I don't know of anybody else. Okay, so tonight's episode is our favorite movies, or the movies that we love. And, you know, I wanted to do this one because for me and Chris, this is something close to our heart, especially with the recent release we had with Smuggler's Run. The cheesy B-rate sci-fi flicks that we loved and enjoyed back in the day are what influenced the train wreck that is Smuggler's Run. So let's see. I guess to start things off with, what makes a good movie?
I already started things off.
Oh, well, I got mine. I got a little bit of whiskey with some coffee liqueur. Well, yeah. What's everybody drinking?
Beer.
Wait, the geek's drinking beer?
No. I got good old Southern sweet tea.
I'm drinking cherry Pepsi. I don't drink
The
alcohol.
geek's not old enough to drink.
He ain't even got any pubes on his chin yet. Look at him.
Damn.
I got your mom's pubes on my chin.
Oh.
How did you get off from the dildo factory so early?
I got your mom's pubes in there a little bit. Yeah, I got a little bit too.
what makes a good movie? What makes it memorable? And let's start with Joe, since he's new and we haven't introduced him yet.
See, I like action, but yeah, lots of killing.
No. You got to introduce yourself.
Oh, I thought you were what we like. Oh, well, I'm Joe. I've got a YouTube channel where I talk about sci-fi books.
Hi, Joe.
Pretty much it, really. Simple man. 4 children. Believe it or not, I'm younger than I actually am. I look. That's it, really. Don't have any more to say, really. I'm not good at bigging myself up. I'm not really sort of one of them big-headed people like, try and big themselves. Yeah. Sarcastic as well. You wouldn't believe it.
I'm Richard and I'm addicted to porn. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, yeah, there's that too. I do that.
All right, Dan.
Yo. I'm Dan. I write. William publishes some of the stuff I write. I run an online amateur writing e-zine. I'm 63. Yeah. You can see by my ID here that I never have to show the driver's license at the store when I get an adult beverage. But just one of those guys.
Okay, Chris. We can't hear you. You're on mute. Hey, you got hit button. See little button? You push button. It's a little button on there. You go,
Hey, I only got one headphone.
Like microphone. Okay, Geek.
How about that? Is that a little better?
Oh, wait, he hit the button. There we go.
I found the button.
Hey, look at him.
All right.
All right, I'm Christopher Woods. I write science fiction, fantasy. Lately, we just released Smuggler's Run, where Dumbass and myself wrote about a couple of other dumbasses. We kind of based it on ourselves, I guess.
Sort of.
Sounds like the story of me and my brother's life.
It sounds about right.
You're muted,
I'm just
Geek.
dumb. You're the ass.
Geek.
What?
Okay, your turn.
I'm the geek.
That's it? You're tired.
I am. I just worked a freaking long day. I was there for about 12 hours today.
Poor baby.
Hold on. Hold on. You know what that is?
That's how you masturbate?
Stop giving up my secrets.
All right, Danny.
Yeah. I'm
Introduce
Danny.
yourself.
I'm retired from the porn industry. I'm getting workman's comp.
He fell off his chair licking his nuts.
Very funny.
Okay, and then I am William Joseph Roberts, and I write things, all sorts of different things and weird shit. So, okay, well, we already have a comment in the chat. Daniel Perkins yelled out "Wing Commander." So who's seen Wing Commander?
I liked that movie quite a bit.
That was a good one.
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's one of those movies that's very underrated.
Yeah, it's really
It's
underrated.
one of those movies that it's one of those movies when you first start it, you're like, I don't know about this, and then all of a sudden it just sucks you in.
Yep.
Well, the only thing I had against it was you kind of needed to know a little bit about the universe when they started talking about the jump points and things like that. Because when they pulled out the big map and all that, I'm like, what?
Well, see, I didn't know anything about the universe, and it didn't bother me at all.
I wanted to know more about that, though. But
I remember it as a game long before the movie, but
yeah. And they
It reminded me of
game
like
justice.
a pilot for a series.
Yeah. Well, they did the game justice. I mean, they had the ships looked really close to the game from what I remember. Because I used to play, I think it was the first Wing Commander, because they had one that was a Privateer. I never did get to play Privateer, and I wanted to. I never could get a copy of it, but if I remember right, the ships in the movie were real close to the game. The Kilrathi, they were about right per the game.
Oh, okay. So it was a game also. Okay.
Originally, yeah.
Gotcha.
It was.
When was the game out?
Oh, you remember when Doom and Heretic
Yeah, it was
were out?
Early 90s.
Yeah, late
Yeah.
80s, early 90s.
Mid-90s or something.
In that
Somewhere like
period.
89 to 91, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sure
That
that
was
we
still-
can.
That was still before I had a computer.
Yeah, he was still masturbating to magazines.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
What do you mean I was still? I still am now.
all right, so what other movies? Always,
Ice
you know,
Pirates.
they strike. Well, okay, yeah, Ice Pirates.
I got one for
God.
you. I mean, it's
Oh,
not
now hold
kind
on. Ice Pirates. I gotta agree with Chris because that's one of those that it influences the hell out of me, especially it influenced Smuggler's Run. But just the whole story is so cheesy and horrible, and you throw in the element of the pirate captain just trying to get laid, you know, and it's horrible, but you love it at the same time.
But that's
It's-
one of those movies
I
that
love
when you flip through the channels and you find it, you just watch it from where it's at. It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Space herpes.
I'll do that with Starship Troopers.
Oh, Starship
There you
Troopers is good background noise, man. You just put it on and it don't matter where it's at. It's good.
With occasional boobs.
Yes. But they're small ones.
Hey, nobody beats the Total Recall chick.
Well, that's a whole other thing, though.
Which one?
wait.
The one with the 3 boobs?
Yeah.
Yep.
That,
Oh,
that
okay,
would
my-
probably be the one.
Maya agreed with Ice Pirates. Okay, well, who has actually seen Ice Pirates?
Me?
Okay, so that's
Long
most
time
of us.
Back
A
in the
long
day.
time ago.
Joe's too young. He's the baby.
It,
Yeah,
it-
baby's
it
the
was
geek this
actually
time.
new.
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm not the youngest here. Just the smoothest.
Yeah, he's the one that his complexion stayed the same. Everybody else got older.
Okay,
I'm
so
immortal, man.
so what was your favorite scene out of Ice Pirates?
Oh, good Lord. There were so many. The robot. The little guys try harder.
Yeah, that one right there. That's my favorite. That
That's
the
it.
second in line on that is probably the castration line.
Uh-huh.
You know, when they're on, you know, they're on the conveyor. I guess they filmed part of it up in Milwaukee because that was a bottling plant. You know, and if I remember right, that was like one of the same bottling plants that Laverne and Shirley was filmed in. But you know, dude's, you know, he's on
But
there.
tonight.
Broke again. He broke.
No, I didn't break.
I thought it was mine doing it instead of his, but apparently it's his.
It looks like he's about like sort of
Am I still
say
broke?
something really important. All right, listen.
He's doing the robot.
Yeah.
Did it fix itself?
He was raving.
He must be gone.
It's bloody phone.
Oh wait, where
It's that porn.
the geek
I
dropped?
thought my internet was shitty. Man.
He got distracted by
I
porn.
live so far in the country. You can only get
Oh, there he goes. Now
what's
he's
called
moving.
copper. There's no fiber up by me.
And he's just a guy standing on top of the tower with the inner.
He needs someone with a
Am I back? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
He's
cool.
quarterback.
Like what the hell just happened?
There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, next movie.
Blade Runner.
Oh, good one.
That's
I
a
just
good
watched
one.
it last night too.
The original or the remake?
The original.
I haven't even seen the remake. I
It's garbage.
have a hard time
Pretty
watching
slow.
any remakes.
It was just like this.
I cannot stand remakes of any movie.
It was just like the HBO series version of it.
Okay, so it was geared more towards the kids and the drama.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
They toned it down a lot.
Well, man, there were a lot of good scenes in Blade Runner. That's really hard to choose.
I like when
That's
they start.
one. The one I liked was when Daryl Hannah met that dude. She was outside his house, and they went inside. And he said he made toys, and the little robots came in. The little midget robots came in, and they were like, talking to him and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Home again, jiggity jig.
Jiggity jig.
The interview. That was probably one of the most intriguing scenes out of that entire movie.
Which one? The interview with the guy or the one with the girl?
The one with the chick.
Yeah,
when he's sitting there and he's going through and he's testing her and trying to see if she's synthetic or not. And, you got this feeling, but you're not sure.
That's the first time I seen it. When she lit that cigarette up, when she asked to light the cigarette up, I was like, nah, she ain't synthetic. Why would she be smoking if she's synthetic?
Right.
Because she doesn't know that she's synthetic.
That whole scene there was just, that's probably about my favorite out of that entire movie. The next one would probably be Daryl Hannah just kicking ass and going batshit crazy.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
I do have to say though, when they did the HBO series, the head cutting scenes were pretty good.
Wait, there was a series?
Yeah. I forgot the actor who was in it.
Oh, okay. Maya said that Blade Runner 2049 is not a remake, it's a sequel.
Okay.
Wasn't good.
Okay. Well, what's next?
I've got a soft spot for Buckaroo Banzai and Big Trouble in Little China myself.
There you go.
Big Trouble in Little China was one of my favorites.
I love that freaking movie. I can't believe they're going to remake it with The Rock, supposedly.
Wait, what?
Is from what I'm hearing is The Rock is going to do the remake.
Why would you remake it?
I know.
That's not one of
the ideas.
Okay, there's enough of us authors out there pumping out good material. There's no reason to remake anything.
Okay.
Problem is they look at the figures. They see the figures of what made and worked before, and they don't want to take chances with a new thing because they know it's made money before. They just go with the easy thing because they think that works.
Exactly.
And most of the time it flops, but they don't see that because they're just looking at the digits and what they think the digits gonna. It's bullshit.
That's crazy.
I agree. It's bullshit.
Well, now hold on. Okay, Buckaroo Banzai. Honestly, I have not seen that yet.
I saw it and I loved it, but I can't really remember a whole lot about it.
If you get the chance to see it, please do try and get the extended cut with the deleted scenes at the beginning.
Yeah.
It doesn't explain too much about the rest of the movie, but it's one of those things that if the entire movie is something you enjoy, it does enhance the experience a bit. I mean, it's more of it.
I agree.
And I just heard that they're coming out with the sequel to the novelization of the movie, written by D3adly
Maya just said there's a rumor of a sequel.
Yep, I just read that yesterday, and I hope it's true.
I got it
because it's an amazingly goofy book. I love it.
What is it going to be? With Buckaroo Banzai in a retirement home? Those guys have got to be in their 60s by now.
Oh no, he just continued the adventures that he'd already had outlined, but never got made into a movie. I mean, it's not like they're actually going to try and admit that much time has passed.
Wow.
Now,
gotcha.
With Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
What makes that memorable?
Kurt Russell playing somebody absolutely stupid and accidentally heroic.
And nailing it. And nailing the character to a T.
It's all in the reflexes.
Yeah, really. Never drive faster than I can see, and it's all in the reflexes.
I got two picks after the next person picks their movie. I got 2 picks.
I think Daniel was going.
My favorite movie, I don't know if a lot of people like it. I do. My wife hates it. She won't even stay in the same room when it's on. Joe versus the Volcano.
God, I haven't seen that in forever.
My favorite movie.
Tom Hanks can act he can be anybody. He's one of the best actors out there.
What?
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
All right, we got wow. Okay, John Holmes just joined the crew.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
You didn't say there was going to be British people here. Yes, you want to see it?
Yeah, I let an imperialist in here just because.
I'm married to one. Don't knock them.
Okay, Joe. God.
What's up, Joe?
It has been so long since I've seen Joe versus Volcano.
Are you Joe Banks?
Karen! We love the Karen. Say hi to the universe because you are streaming on YouTube now, Karen. And there are so many people that miss you and love you and want to talk to you. They need their Karen hugs, man.
She's prettier than me. Not as funny, but still prettier.
I'm hilarious.
Okay, let's see. Where were we?
Joe versus the volcano.
Yeah, Joe versus the volcano. I saw that movie once or twice. Honestly, way back when. I remember going to the. It's been long enough that I went to the movie rental place to go get one, and I rented it for a night so I could watch it. God,
a Mookie behind you?
Was it VHS or was it DVD?
VHS.
All right.
This was before I went in the Air Force.
Lucky it wasn't Betamax.
I was just gonna say that you haven't lived until you watched it on Betamax.
It's nothing but porn on Betamax anymore. I mean, come on, anybody that's got Betamax left, it's just porn.
All right, I got two movies.
I guess we're discussing movies.
Yes, we're discussing movies.
My one of my all-time favorite movies has to be Escape from New York.
Joe versus the volcano.
Yep, you already said that one.
Well, that was Danny.
And The Warriors.
Warriors.
Oh man.
Little side note: when I was a kid, I went with my dad and my cousin and watched some of that movie being made. The Warriors.
Oh, cool.
I was like probably 9 years old, 10 years old.
I'll be right back.
Well,
I remember
barely remember The Warriors. I know I've seen it once at least. Escape from New York, though, I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen that one. That and Escape from LA, which wasn't as good as New York.
No.
Two movies that are not going to be able to recreate.
Escape from LA, they were trying too hard.
Is that about the Wolverines? Yeah.
No, Wolverines was Red Dawn. And that one, I've heard that the remake on that one was actually good, but I haven't actually looked at it yet.
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Was not
remake
good at
of
all.
what?
Red Dawn.
Oh, no, it wasn't good.
And it's hard to top anything with Red Dawn. I mean, that was an amazing movie to start with. It still holds true to this day. It was just a great little. It's an action adventure movie.
Well, it's true. I mean, America sorts their shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I think if something like that really happened, there's people that would be like that. Like I always said, if the world went to shit, the only people that are going to live are the farmers, the people that can survive off survival, and the gangbangers. Everybody else, all these straight tracking guys like Geek, you're dead.
Unless he gets teamed up somewhere.
That's it.
With that porcelain skin, he'll survive. Sorry, Geek. It's been a long time, but
I don't know what happened to him. He dropped off.
They'd eat his ass. He'd be dinner.
So I got two movies.
All right, go for it.
Master and Commander, which is freaking awesome.
Yep.
And Better Off Dead.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, Better Off Dead was pretty good.
I
love Better Off Dead.
It's awesome. It's
Wait. Better Off Dead. Is that the one with the little kid kept chasing him with the one?
I want my $2.
Give me my $2, you motherfucker!
I don't remember that one.
The whole movie is.
Yeah.
He jumped on the windshield of the car. I want my $2.
Best part of that movie is when the chick fixed his Camaro.
Yeah. That movie was awesome.
The French exchange student.
That was hilarious.
Pickles all over me. French fries. No, Ricky,
Okay.
don't smoke.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, there you go.
Phoebe Cates.
Good movie.
Another movie they cannot recreate. I'm sorry. The magic in that movie, they'll never be able to recreate it.
Well,
Dude, my dad has all these cool tools at home. I can fix it. I can fix anything.
Well, it's just like, they keep talking about remaking The Princess Bride. Why would you want to?
No.
You know?
Who would play Andre the Giant's part?
Well, Well, it ain't even that. Why would you want to ruin something that was great to start with? Just leave it as it is and move on.
That's the thing. Why?
Exactly.
Well, I think why they're doing it is so the new generation can see how it is. It's like Overboard. Okay, Overboard was a terrible movie.
What?
But then
No, it wasn't. That was a good movie.
It was funny, but I mean, it wasn't a great movie. But when they remade it, switched the roles. The guy fell overboard and he became unconscious, and the chick was, the poor person.
They remade
and the guy
it?
was the rich guy.
I didn't even realize they remade it.
Yeah,
there was a Spanish guy who played the main part.
If they remake it and stick to the same script, that's awesome. But when they change the script entirely, what's the point?
Yeah. It's a whole other movie at that point.
Exactly.
The only thing it's got in common is the name, so that people will come and see it thinking it's the same script.
Well, that's just like Ghostbusters. Okay, when they remade Ghostbusters with the full female crew, they were trying to just get the full female aspect, but they lost a lot of fans because they didn't keep to the original timeline. They remade it.
That movie was sponsored by Vagisil. That's why.
I mean, I haven't seen the latest one, but it's supposed to be a continuation of the original two movies.
Yeah, correct.
And it's what?
Supposed to be Ray's
grandchild?
grandchildren.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Ray's grandchildren. Okay.
Echo one.
Let me ask you guys.
You remember the first movie, when they go to buy the fire station, he mortgages his parents' house, and that's the house that the kids go to in the new movie.
Oh, okay.
Remember, everybody's got 3 mortgages.
Right, yeah.
Well, let me ask you guys, what movies do you think they've redone that are better?
That would be a difficult one, yeah.
Los Angeles.
Judge Dredd.
Dredd, yeah.
Wait, they remade
Dredd was better than the first one.
I disagree.
Really?
It'd be kind of hard to top that first one.
I think the Sylvester Stallone version was the better one.
The first one was good, but the problem is he didn't act like Dredd in the thing. You think he takes his helmet off straight away, and there's stuff that he does in that movie that he doesn't do in the comics, where the new one, he has his helmet on. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Story-wise, I like
Oh,
the new
Lord.
one.
Hey, guys, Tank Girl's getting ready to pop in.
Oh, cool.
Who is it?
Cara.
Oh, how's she doing?
She looks
No
tired
politics.
and drunk.
No politics.
You're muted, Cara.
What was the movie with Sylvester Stallone? He played a detective back I think it was in the 70s. I can't think of the name. There you go, Nighthawks. That was
With
another
Billy D.
one.
Williams. Great movie.
Oh, wait,
That
wait,
was a
wait,
good
wait.
one.
Was that the one where he had the Lincoln?
No,
No.
Nighthawks was the one with Rutger Hauer was like this international terrorist. It was fucking awesome.
Which one was it when Stallone, he had that old Lincoln?
I think you were talking about
That was
Cobra.
Cobra.
Yeah. That was
It wasn't
a
a
good
Lincoln.
movie.
It was a Mercury.
Was it a Mercury?
It was a 42 Merc, I believe.
Okay.
Or 44 Merc.
Still Ford Motor Company, just the
Yeah.
lower brand.
You know,
instead of the luxury brand.
All right.
You're still
I read
muted,
a lot of
Cara.
useless stuff. When Stallone makes a movie and he has a vehicle in that movie, he has to make 2 of them, and he keeps one of them.
Wow.
Like
wow.
in the Expendables, that pickup truck in the first movie,
Yeah.
that was made by West Coast Customs, and they made 2 of them exactly alike, and Stallone kept one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, if I could get that deal, I'd have me a Stutz Bearcat right now.
I wonder if he
There you
kept.
go.
I wonder if he kept the robot from the Rocky movie.
Like what for his kid?
Okay, well, Cara just jumped in from the old crew. Say hi, Cara.
Hi, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
All right.
Cara.
So
What's up, y'all?
we are talking favorite movies and, the movies that we all love. So since you just jumped in, you're on the spot. Which one's yours?
Oh, Lord. My favorite movie of all time that I'll watch 1,000,000 times over. Oh, that's a hard one.
That was a porno, wasn't it? A hard one?
The hard one.
I heard that's your favorite one, Wes.
Oh, she went after the geek.
And when there's
I'm
2
over
people
here not
involved,
saying a word.
when 2 people are involved, it's called 2 the hard way, right?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go favorite movie of all times that I have to watch every time. Ooh. It's gonna have to be The Dark Crystal. Sorry.
Oh, good
That's a pretty good movie.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Pretty good movie. Hey, who has a favorite movie to watch when they're drunk?
Jumping your way in there.
Well, when I used to drink, I used to watch, what's it called? Tenacious D. Search.
Oh,
That
God.
is such a horrible movie.
Okay,
My Pick of
now-
Destiny.
It's so
My
bad.
favorite is
Attack of the
is
Killer
Super.
Tomatoes.
Hey,
When
look,
I'm
something
drunk,
me and
I watch
Cara
a
can
good
agree
one.
on.
Yeah.
Don't drink.
I used to drink, so that's what I used to watch.
For me, it would have to be all of the Thin Man movies because every time they take a drink, so do I.
That's like watching Scarface and taking a shot every time he says the word fuck.
Yes, I was gonna suggest that one. That's like the best drinking movie ever.
That
called
just could
alcohol
get you
That could lead to
plastered.
alcohol poisoning right there.
Depends on what you're drinking, though.
Oh,
What
if
about
it
the Big Lebowski?
takes like 2 swigs of that.
That's another one I still have to watch. I've seen bits and pieces of that movie over the years, and I've never seen the whole way through.
Which
Every
movie?
year they have a thing called Lebowski Fest. I forget when it's at, and they do like a YouTube thing or a Zoom meeting like this with people all around the world.
And they're sold out of sweaters everywhere.
Do they drink White Russians or Black Russians?
Whichever.
One of my favorite movies is Gone with the Wind, so I can watch my great-great-grandfather march through Georgia and burn the shit out of it.
He missed a few spots.
Your great great grandfather was in the movie?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, actually,
Mine was.
Rhett Butler.
Freaking Yankee.
Hillbilly.
You love me.
I'm a damn Yankee, not just a Yankee. You got to put damn on the front of it.
Yeah, because you never left.
Hey, I've lived in the South longer than I lived in the North, though.
You're still a damn Yankee.
Still a damn Yankee.
All right. What about
Bob.
Oh,
that was a
some
good movie.
shitty.
That was actually a good movie.
Which movie?
Nope.
What about Bob?
Bill Murray's a really funny guy.
If
Yes.
you're on about two or three Xanax, it's a good movie.
I
Yeah.
reference that movie way too much with people. I'm like, baby steps. Baby steps.
Well, you get into early Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, then you get, what was it? Crap, I can't remember the guy that played Egon.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
weird scientist dude.
Harold
played-
Ramis.
Yeah,
Harold
Harold Ramis.
that's it.
You get Stripes.
Yeah,
Stripes.
good movie.
Amazing movie.
Good movie.
But you got to get the uncut version.
Right. And you got John Candy in there, but that's also the SCTV crew.
Yeah,
Correct.
I used to watch that. Oh Lord, I think it was Fridays, Saturday Night Live, and then on Sunday it was SCTV.
Yep. And what was it Rick Moranis, Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, Bill Murray,
Gene Wilder,
was
Gene
it?
Wilder's wife, Gilda Radner.
Yeah,
Yep.
Gilda Radner.
What?
Was it Bill
Jane
Murray went
Curtin.
over to
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live, like 81 or 82, something like that.
A lot of them do.
Yeah, after Chevy Chase left.
Was
Yeah.
it? Okay.
I got one for
No.
you.
What was
What
it?
about-
The one from SCTV that always stuck out was Grizzly Abrams. I always
Yeah.
loved that skit.
I
That
don't
and,
think I've seen
that and the McKenzie brothers. You can't go wrong with that.
I was about to mention them.
Yeah.
I still got that
Coffee,
movie.
I haven't seen that
Strange
movie
Brew.
yet.
I
Strange
still
Brew.
got it. You haven't seen Strange Brew yet?
I'm behind on movies, dude. I've been doing other things.
Dude, that
What
was like
a-
30 years ago. How are
We
you
found
so-
this mouse in one of your beer bottles. We'd like a year's supply of beer. Hey,
Hey, what about DC Cab?
oh God,
Yeah.
that's like from '86.
Wow, that wasn't even very good.
No,
That's-
it wasn't.
That
Those
was like,
movies you had to be drunk to watch it.
yeah, that's like Taxi.
Yeah.
That would also describe what was it? Yahoo Serious and what was it? Young Einstein.
Young Einstein, yeah,
Young
yeah.
Einstein is amazing.
If you're not blotto, that's gonna really do a number on your brain.
Well, that makes me think of
Yep.
Young Frankenstein now.
Yes,
yeah.
it does.
Oh,
There you go.
that was so beautiful.
Well,
I
now-
remember
now-
I saw that in the theater.
Dr.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I actually have the paperback of the novelization of it.
Oh wow.
They
Yeah,
novelized
I've got a lot of stuff that nobody else has got because I was alive in the 70s and survived the 60s. So
I bet you I've got something. I bet
I
you
like
I've
how
got
it's a
something that none of
survival
you
thing
even
in the
know.
60s.
What, Danny?
I have a hardcover book. It was released in like '74. It's a Starfleet manual from Star Trek. Star Trek. It has everything in it. How to make.
And you never showed this to me
a
before?
flip radio. Sorry,
I've
it's
been in your
packed in
house and you've
storage.
never showed this to me?
I know. I've had it
You're not
since I
that
was a little
special.
kid.
He
I
found
will
it when
give
he
you-
was sober.
I'll give you $200 for that.
Nope.
Because my dad had a copy and I brought it to school in high school and somebody stole it. And I never told my
Dan.
dad. And he always asked where it went. And I never fessed up to it. It's too late.
I've had that since I was like 11 years old. I bought it in a used bookstore, believe it or not.
You just
one
admitted to
winter.
your dad, dude, that you stole his shit and lost it.
No, my dad passed
on
away.
YouTube at that, yes.
Oh man.
Oh.
So I feel horrible.
But yeah, it's so cool. It shows you actually has the schematics for the communicators and everything. It's got pull out. It pulls out and it's got all the schematics and all that stuff.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
good-
cool.
I've actually got a copy.
You do?
I bought it in the 70s. Let's see, it would have been about 76 when I first started college.
Wow.
The original
Hey.
technical manual.
I
Yeah.
wish I
Wow.
could get a copy.
It
Joe,
could be
isn't it
worse.
like 3:00 in the morning there?
I'm sure you could find one on eBay.
12. Or just gone 12. Half 12 or something. That's like.
And
Oh,
the
wow.
university bookstore also had Starfleet blueprints.
What?
Oh, that would have
Done
been
by the-
cool.
I can't hear you.
Done by the same guy. And you get these big fold out of all the different starship
Yeah.
designs.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, you're talking. This is the best fold out I've seen since.
Playboy.
Pam Anderson.
Yeah, I think at the time I got a bigger reaction from the Starfleet blueprints than I did from Playboy.
We got to
What?
run a theme with Richie here.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that was Hustler that had the bigger ones.
Why does the geek look like a Tim Burton character?
Because he's got that porcelain skin.
He's tired, man.
That's
Wait,
my new
okay,
thing. I'm
Okay,
just gonna
hold
start-
on. All right, we got a bunch of loudmouths in here, but we have two specifically that aren't speaking, and we need to hear their voices because they're just hiding away back there.
Hey,
And
do we go back?
I know for a fact that Woods has a big old loud mouth.
Do
And
we
I don't
go
know
back
what's
to the
up with
old
our-
way?
I don't know about our Imperial Brit here.
Do we go
I
back
don't
to
know
the
what
old
you're
way
talking
where we
about.
raised our hand? We had to raise our hand to speak.
Hey, it worked back
You'd have
then.
to take your hands off something else to raise it.
I ain't letting go of my beer.
All right, Joe. Joe, next movie.
13th Warrior.
I was thinking of another short neck.
A what?
The 13th Warrior.
Oh,
You know-
good.
13th
Okay.
Warrior.
13th Warrior.
Very good.
Even though you've got bits of Beowulf tied into it, good fantasy
Another
story.
good movie.
Just there's so
Another
much
good movie.
action. Just, you know what I mean? I love that. It just from
There's
start
actually.
to finish.
I used
That
to
was
work
actually
at a
a
That one.
school.
That one was a really good one.
All
I used to
right.
work at a
I think
school,
everybody
and
else.
My favorite part of the 13th Warrior is where he just sits there and analyzes everything that they're saying and just derives
Yes.
their language.
Yeah.
Like
I
he
think we
doesn't
should
he doesn't need to be taught it.
Okay,
You know what I
Danny.
think?
I
I think
worked
we-
at a school
Brit
before I
taught it.
retired, and there was a parent there that actually named one of her kids. Her husband liked the movie so good that he named one of his kids Eben.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a first.
that's how much he liked his kids. The kid's name was Eben. They're from not Australia, but right across from Australia was that
New Zealand.
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Yeah, they're from New Zealand. Real nice people. Actually, they moved to Texas, and she had to come back a couple of months ago for something, and she brought me my favorite beer back from Texas.
Ain't that something? No
Cause-
kids name their people after movies.
All
Yeah,
right.
well, we won't
Cara.
discuss that. What?
You were saying something before Danny jumped in.
Oh, I'm just saying that, we should let our Brit just talk. Everybody else just admire the accent.
Oh no, you got Cara.
Wait. Are you enjoying the accent? Hey, Joe, say something sultry to her. You're on the spot now, buddy. Come on, you got to perform. We're all watching, man.
Don't have performance anxiety.
Something
I
sexy
don't know.
like, I want to paint the house, or let's go shoe shopping. Do you want me to wash or dry?
Wait, what the hell? Karen, what is wrong with you? Go away.
I say that to her.
It's a very domesticated porn list. Let me
Hey,
wash
baby,
it.
you want me to do the dishes?
Oh,
How
Let me
about
watch
let's do it in the bathroom.
oh, wow.
I'll do you while you're doing the dishes. That works out, doesn't it? Multitasking.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, none of our dishes match anymore.
Hey, Woods,
Yeah,
why you being quiet?
I'm just listening. I'm enjoying listening to everybody.
Well, you need to speak up.
How about The Fifth Element?
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
That's
I love that.
exactly the movie I was wanting to mention.
Movie.
I just
I
watched
just
that
found
actually
out
the other day.
yesterday that the Fifth Element is actually man. So Bruce Willis is the Fifth Element. I never watched the end of the movie, but Bruce Willis is the Fifth Element. Egyptian or classical history or myth or whatever. So man is the fifth element. That's what the whole meaning to that movie is, because he fucks everything up.
What
Anyway.
I want to know, was that outfit painted on or was it not painted on?
I'll ask her next time I'm sorry. Hey. I just got hit with a ball of yarn.
Well, let's see. Okay. Flo, Chris. Let's see. She was a mixture between Corbin Dallas's mother and
And the red dwarf chick and the floating head and red dwarf.
Holly was a dude, but
Holly, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
no.
Holly
switched over later on.
Oh, that
Well,
was
she
only
got-
in like episode, or it was like season 10. But no, for the voice though. Okay, you take Corbin Dallas's mom, and then you take Annie Potts from playing Janine in Ghostbusters. You take that, and that's kind of where my head went when I put Flo into the mix there.
Okay,
Yeah,
how about this one?
on Smugglers?
How about this old one? Time Bandits.
Yes.
Another good movie.
Don't touch it. It's evil.
Snagging the rat while they're in the cage.
I've never actually seen Time Bandits.
What?
You don't know what you're missing, man.
I got one.
And that was a Python movie too.
That was a
Yeah.
good movie.
I don't remember which one wrote it.
What?
Terry Gilliam.
Yeah.
Oh, what was
Time-
the movie?
Time
with-
Bandits.
You're late, Richie. Like took a couple of minutes late. Shh, it's
Just a
okay,
minute.
Richie. It's okay. Shh.
All right. So, what was the movie where Lou Gossett Jr. played the alien that had the egg?
Enemy Mine.
Pregnant.
Enemy Mine.
Enemy
Yeah, that sounds
Mine.
good.
Yes.
Dennis Quaid.
Yes.
That was a good flick.
I
It
actually
was.
saw that one in the theater. My God, it's so long.
The Last Starfighter.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Such
Somebody-
a low
somebody's-
budget.
Somebody's floating the idea for a sequel to that.
Oh, please don't screw
I
it up.
actually saw where they
Not
redid
a
some of the
remake, but a
graphics.
sequel.
There's a
I would
video
watch
floating out there where they've redone some of the fighting graphics of it.
Well, that would be cool. Now I've seen some. There's a lot of artwork out there where they've taken the Starfighter and remade it, re-imaged it into something a little bit meaner, and it looks pretty badass.
Oh, I got one for y'all. Heavy Metal the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Epic, classic.
1
Yeah.
and 2.
I still
Can't
got
forget
it on
the sequel.
VHS.
Haven't seen the second one. Was it Den? Either Den or the very first one with the cab driver. That's probably my favorite out of the first movie.
Yeah,
Both
the
of
cab
them.
driver was probably my favorite.
I got one, but I can't think of the actors that are in the movie. It was the original King Arthur movie that was like, I want to say mid 70s or maybe late
Excalibur.
70s.
Excalibur, yeah.
Excalibur.
That was a
Excalibur.
good one.
Oh, that was damn good.
Yeah.
The only problem I had with that is everybody's running around in plate armor, and it was out of period.
Yeah.
And it was.
I was in the SCA back then. Give me a break.
It was polished to a mirror finish. That's what blew me away.
I'm a movie guy, and I notice stuff like that. Like when somebody dies, I watch them to see if they're still breathing and stuff like that. You know, it's like the movie. You ever see Django?
Yeah.
Django and
Okay. They didn't have sunglasses back then.
Yeah. Okay.
He's driving around with sunglasses on.
That would also go back to Bram Stoker's Dracula, because same thing, the sunglasses.
Well, yeah, he had the rose glasses, but okay, with Django, that's actually pulling in a little bit of steampunk too, just like Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
So it's getting some alternative stuff going on.
They didn't have sunglasses.
It's Quentin Tarantino. What do y'all expect?
How about Fire and Ice?
Oh God, man, it's been a minute since I watched that one. That was a good one. That was a good cartoon.
79, 78, something like that. It came out.
Yeah, somewhere in there. But hey, if you're into sword and sorcery, Conan, that's like perfect. Or even heavy metal. Uh-oh.
How about we got a Gilly. The Sword and the Sorcerer.
That was good. The original
It's like
Conan
with the three-bladed sword, and the two blades would shoot off of it.
Oh God, that was horrible. Well, okay, Kroll.
Horrible, but it was awesome.
Kroll,
too.
yes.
Kroll. Oh, Kroll was
the only thing good about Kroll was the blasted knife.
Well, that and half-naked chicks too.
Well, you get half-naked chicks and all those kind of flicks back then. I mean,
what about Beastmaster?
Beastmaster.
Oh, we're going down cheesy B-rate at this point now.
We might as well mention.
Oh, no. He's got the blade.
We might as well mention the Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren.
No, we should not mention Masters of the Universe. That movie was absolutely horrible. I love cheesy B-rate, but I don't love that.
They're
They
gonna
play that in
remake that
prisons
one.
when people get in trouble.
They're remaking that movie.
Yeah, well, thanks for bringing that up. So now I've got that stupid Four Non Blondes song stuck in my head.
Win on.
Okay, every now and then I will go back through and I'll watch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes just to reset my B-rate level to where I know, okay, I don't want to go past here because I can't take me any more of this.
What about
Didn't they make a sequel to that?
They made a couple of sequals.
What about the Blob? The Blob.
The Blob scared the crap out of me.
The original one.
Original one.
Okay. Now there was a second one that was a few years later.
Kevin Dillon
actually had one of the actors from Phantom of the Paradise in it.
Let's see. I remember.
And that was about the only good thing about the remake.
What was the other one?
Phantom of the Paradise is pretty good. Not a lot of people know that movie.
What was the body snatcher one?
We got comments coming in from
the
chat.
Soundtrack on vinyl. I have the paperback of the novelization of the movie. I have it on DVD. I have it on VHS.
You got a Betamax still?
Nope, never did have one. I had it on cassette in my car. And as a result, whenever somebody posts a video from the movie doing one of the songs, I know every note and echo and reverb in the darn thing.
Okay, we have comments.
It's like Rocky Horror. I mean, once you've seen this enough times.
Rocky Horror, you can't go wrong with that one. Okay, we have comments in the chat, and anybody that's watching on Facebook or any of the other platforms, please use the chat window in YouTube. We have A Knight's Tale.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I liked it.
Heath Ledger movie, yeah, I enjoyed it too.
My son loves it. He thinks it's the best movie ever made.
Bubba, come here.
What?
Come here.
What?
See, we've already told him that the oldest boy, we've already told him that he is allowed to become an actor if he really wants, but he shall never, ever play the Joker because he's got that Heath Ledger thing going on, dude.
He does. He does.
I hate when I have these movies stuck in my head.
All right, go away.
What was it? Return of the Body Snatchers or something like that?
Invasion of the Body
There you
Snatchers.
go. Invasion of
That
the Body
was
Snatchers.
That was Donald.
The
Sutherland.
original one with Donald Sutherland, yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't the original one.
Oh no, that
It
was the second one. That was the remake.
That was the second one. Yeah, that was the 70s one. Yeah. Or
Okay,
80s, yes.
Moogie
Okay.
had suggested The Knight's Tale. We have Daniel Perkins, Flash Gordon.
Oh.
The soundtrack. The soundtrack
Okay.
alone. I mean, the entire Queen soundtrack, but what was it? You had Flash Gordon, you had The Highlander. They did another movie that was the entire soundtrack, wasn't it?
He was good in Ted, by the way.
What was that movie with the trucks with the comet passing by? I can't remember the name of it. With Emilio Estevez, Rolling Thunder.
No.
It's a Stephen King short story.
Yes, it is.
Crap. Okay, yeah, and AC/DC did the entire soundtrack on that.
Yes.
Yeah, Maximum Overdrive. That's it.
Maximum Overdrive. Thank
In the
you.
beginning, if you watch it closely, in the beginning, the guy in the first guy in the movie in the beginning at the ATM machine is Stephen King.
What?
Oh,
Stephen
yeah.
King?
Well, he did a cameo in every one of his, just like Stan Lee made it a
M.
cameo
Night-
in all the
M. Night
Marvel stuff.
Shyamalan.
He was
Or
trying to
Alfred
get. He was
Hitchcock
trying to
made a
get
cameo in his
money.
stuff.
He was trying to get money at the ATM, and it said "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
Okay, well,
I've had days
Holmes.
like that.
I've got
I'm
a
in.
couple movies I want to talk about. First of all, War of the Worlds, the original was awesome.
Yeah.
And then I love the one with Tom Cruise because I love
I
Tom
did.
Cruise.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says about him, Karen. Tom Cruise is awesome. Okay.
War of
I
the
feel
Worlds
sorry
was
for
good.
you.
That's a movie I can
Two.
watch over and over.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
The
original and
original
the
was
remake
awesome.
were
What's
good.
the movie?
Okay.
What's the name of the movie where Tom Cruise plays the guy who keeps dying over and over and over?
Edge of Tomorrow, Live Die
Edge of
Repeat.
Tomorrow. That was a great flick.
Yeah,
That was
that's
pretty
that
good.
really good.
You guys haven't mentioned Terminator,
Ooh, good
okay?
one.
Which is
I'm just
perfect.
listening to y'all with all your bromances over here.
What? You got, I already got a hot woman. I can admire men.
You
in
got
a
1, 2, 3,
objective,
4, and
beautiful
5.
way.
I
like
only
his
like
work.
them for their intelligence.
Yeah, I like his work. And Platoon was my go-to movie for
Yes,
over
that was
for
Platoon.
Vietnam.
Another
was
good
good.
movie. Another good movie.
Yeah.
That was a little trip into darkness right there.
Yeah. Oh, I just watched Apocalypse Now Redux.
The only Tom Cruise movie I really liked was Born on the 4th of July.
Yes, that was a good one.
Cocktail.
We just watched a movie the other night about the one where they're singing the rock and roll thing. I forgot the
I
name.
got
of it.
earbuds in. I can't hear you.
I think it's called Rock of
Rock
Ages.
of Ages.
Yeah.
I had to watch the Sands of Iwo Jima at Guantanamo Bay, surrounded by Marines, and I was like one of only 5 Army guys there, and I almost got the crap beat out of me because I said, "This movie's okay," and they were all like, "What?" Yeah, that's true.
No. Yeah, Billy.
I'll be right back.
Let's see. From chat,
like
we've
a-
got Alien Nation.
That's
From
a
That was
good
Maya.
one.
good.
It was all right.
San
I
Francisco.
like that.
Where is this on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I can't.
In the comments.
The link's right there in the comments and chat.
Oh, William,
I don't see it.
Ah.
I
Air
came in late.
Force go-to movie. We
Iron
all
Eagle.
watched it in tech school. We
God.
watched it. You
An
know which one-
officer and a gentleman.
No,
That's
no,
Navy.
they're not.
That's Navy.
I'm just joking.
Damn crew chiefs. Every single time, Top Gun, because
Yeah.
it just had in it. That was the go-to.
Well, no,
Great.
Top Gun and Iron Eagle both were
Yes,
played
both.
equally in the day room and in tech school.
Now,
Yep.
Iron
Oh,
Eagle,
Flight,
the first one was good. The rest sucked.
Yes. God, yes.
Flight of the Intruder. That was a good one.
Oh,
They made a movie out of that?
Yeah. Flight of the
yeah,
Intruder.
that was a really good movie.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Flight of the Old Dog with Dan Coons or whatever his name is that makes the B-50.
Yeah, because Intruder sounds a lot
Ooh,
like
okay. Wait, no.
No,
You-
Intruder's an
you-
A6 made by
um,
Grumman that flies off of
Dr.
aircraft
Strangelove.
carriers.
Doctor Strangelove.
Strangelove.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That was a pretty good one.
Why is Woods so quiet? People are asking in chat why Woods is so quiet. Hey, Woods,
Where's the-
hold on.
Can you put the
How do I
link
make
back
you,
up?
how do I make you front and center? Hold on.
Can you
How,
put the link back up?
spotlight for everyone. Hey, now you.
I'm trying to remember a movie. Shut the hell up.
Well, no. You have been called out by the chat in YouTube. Flight of the Intruder. Yes, that was a good movie. Wait, no, that was a question mark. Look it up, Daniel. Okay, Chris, you're now spotlighted because you got called out by the people watching.
Well, what do they want me to say?
I don't know.
What did they say? Because I don't have any comments up. My internet won't have me.
Why is Wood so quiet?
Why is Wood so quiet? Because he's trying to remember the name of a movie where there's a ship that gets teleported back in time.
Philadelphia Experiment.
Yeah. Wait, no, not Philadelphia Experiment. You mean the
No.
USS
The
Nimitz?
Manhattan Project.
No.
Let him
The Final Countdown.
Final Countdown. Yes.
That's it.
Yep.
Sorry. With the USS Nimitz, it goes back to World War II. Yes. Good movie.
Sorry.
About Night of the Comet.
Ooh, good one.
Good choice.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That one's good. That's good. I just watched that a couple weeks ago.
All right. Let's see what else we got. The Green Mile has been mentioned in chat.
Another good movie.
Battle of Los Angeles, I liked. I thought that was a really good film.
I'll say any M. Night Shyamalan movie has been really good because there's that weird plot twist to it.
Yeah, he always twists his plots around.
I really like Unbreakable that with Bruce Willis.
That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
that was all right.
Movies I hate is when they jump around from, eras. They'll be like 1983 here, and then 1984 here, and then 1982 there, and it just jumps back and forth. I
That's
can't
like
stand
12 Monkeys. They'll say
Yeah.
12 Monkeys.
Oh,
They jump
it
always
jumps
jump
back
around.
and forth.
Was that Tom Hanks film? Was it The
12
Cloud or
Monkeys
something?
movie isn't as bad
Like
as the
that.
book, though.
I See Dead People.
The Sixth Sense. That was
What
was a
about
good
that one? That was a good one.
I see stupid people often and daily.
Every day.
Oh. Okay, well, all right. It hasn't been mentioned yet. And, well, I know for a fact it's influenced more than a few of us. Spaceballs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, hell yeah. May the Schwartz be with you.
T.O. Schwartz is as big as mine.
Did you not
See-
notice the cover of me and Chris's latest book?
Oh yeah.
See,
Does
the thing
it
is,
kind of look like something?
they were supposed to make a Spaceballs 2. Same thing they were supposed to make. What was that other Mel Brooks movie? The comedy where it's back in medieval times. It starts out in medieval times.
I think I know what you're talking about. I just
History
can't
of
think
the World?
name. That's
History of
it.
the World, yeah. They were supposed
History
to make
of
a
the
part
World.
2 to that.
Yeah.
They never did.
Yeah, but
Can
was
you
that just
imagine-
Mel Brooks like screwing around and making
But
fun of it and not doing it, or
can you imagine if they made a movie like that today? Any
Or like-
kind of Mel Brooks movie? Fucking liberals' heads would explode.
Blazing
Oh my
Saddles.
God. That
Yeah,
would be
like Blazing Saddles.
well, now okay, hold on. Now, I just watched Gran Torino not long ago, and the fact that that got made of what within the last 10 years.
That's because there's Clint Eastwood. Nobody fucks with Clint Eastwood.
True,
But like Chuck Norris, right?
but
You don't-
who's going to fuck with Mel Brooks?
Yeah, but it's a different kind of movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's like anything with the Gene Wilder and what's his name? Like Crazy Like a Fox. It was
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Yes.
That's
They're
like Fred Sanford doing his comedy and Eddie Murphy doing his stand-up today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Fox.
Archie
Red Fox.
Bunker.
There you go.
Oh God, Archie Bunker would not survive
yeah.
these day and age.
It just barely survived back then.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about movies, but what about the TV show Buck Rogers?
They're
Oh,
supposed to be
God.
redoing
I
it.
used to love that.
That was the shittiest thing I ever seen.
But
It
Wilma
either
Deering,
started out as a movie or they loved the pilot so much they put it out in theaters.
Beady, 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 beady.
Yep.
what's up, Buck? Now, if we're talking remakes, I love the new Battlestar Galactica. I love the old one, but the new
That
one
was a
awesome.
good one. That was a really good remake
Yeah.
for a TV show.
For TV
Let's see, the remake of Conan sucked.
Really,
The action was good in it, though. The
I
action was
just didn't
good.
like it.
the
They
action
didn't
was
stick to
good.
the story.
The storyline. I mean, if you go back to Robert Howard's original writings, the
Robert E.
storyline is
Howard.
way off.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
The action was pretty kick-ass.
All right.
I mean, if you were a kid and read the comic books like I did, that movie has nothing to do with anything.
No,
right.
it's all about the action.
The original Hobbit.
Ooh.
Which original Hobbit?
The cartoon original Hobbit.
Oh, yes, the Rankin Bass.
God, what?
Yeah.
72? With Orson Bean.
That, I love that one too.
Dan, you kind of look like
never
Gandalf.
watched any of those.
Danny
Yep.
looks like Gandalf.
Kind of does.
I asked him.
my beard.
I asked him one day. I said, "How did you do it?" He said, "Do what?" I said, "When you parted the Red Sea, did everybody get across?"
Only the people he liked.
Oh, okay. The Jerk.
Oh, there you go.
Shoot the kids. Shoot the kids.
Good movie. Good movie.
I was born up. Yeah.
Poor black child.
A poor black child.
And that probably couldn't even get made this day and age.
No, hell no.
But it was tongue-in-cheek comedy, and that's
They-
the part that I don't
They
understand.
burned the theater down. They burned the theater down if they tried to make a movie like that today.
You couldn't even make the Man with Two Brains today.
Oh yeah.
And that is like the ultimate of innocent right there.
Another
for
movie.
That sort of movie.
Some of the early 80s stuff of Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
you couldn't even make that this day and age.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh, The Toy.
There you go. There you go. You could not make that today unless the
No.
roles were. Could you imagine the roles were reversed and they did it the opposite way?
I don't remember that one.
The Toy.
Toy.
Richard
When
Pryor.
Jackie Gleason was his
Jackie
father.
Gleason, Richard Pryor.
Oh, God. Yeah, they couldn't do that one this day and age.
That one too.
That kid that was in the movie The Toy, as he grew older, he became
Porn.
he entered the porn industry.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know
He did a
these?
couple of movies, and then he wound up becoming a director.
Danny watches a lot of movies.
Danny watches a lot of porn.
I was about to say.
No, when you can't sleep at night, you read a lot. And I read a lot. You know,
I'm
and I'm
sure you
averaging
do.
2 hours a night sleep because my back, I've been sleeping in a lazy boy since March.
Is it the same kid that was in the Christmas movie? No, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that got his tongue stuck to the pole.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a he
wait,
recently did a signing not too long ago. I think it was like 2 months
Now,
ago.
in that movie, the Christmas movie, remember that kid with the green eyes, Scott Fergus?
Yeah, Ward.
He was in the first Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
He
Well,
played Nikolai.
he's been in a lot of stuff. He's directing now.
Yeah, I watched a documentary about that movie, the Christmas Story.
Crap.
And
I
he
can't
says
remember his
from
first name now.
He was also
from
in Freddy vs.
Zach-
Jason.
his first name is Zach.
Yeah, Zach Ward.
Yep.
Well, he was also he played the brother on Titus on the TV show.
Yep,
Yep.
he did.
It's crazy.
And he's actually kind of cool to talk to. I talk to him every now and then on Twitter here and there, just chiming in on stuff. And he's not a dick like some of the others.
Yeah. I got a movie they would never be able to remake. The Reanimator.
Oh, wow.
They can remake
I
that.
think
They could. It,
No,
it would have to be a special bunch of people, but
Didn't they have 2 movies or was it 3 movies?
You'd still need Jeffrey Combs to do that. If you're going to remake the Animator, you got to have Jeffrey Combs.
All right. What about Air America?
Oh, God.
Mel Gibson got his big
That was a
toe on
good
his
one.
necklace.
I like
Oh man.
The plane's going down there, sitting there trying to color in the back.
Remakes. Hitchhiker's Guide.
To the galaxy.
I did.
Please tell me.
I would rather have the BBC TV version of that.
Oh, I'd rather.
Please tell me they're not going to remake the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I hope not. Well,
just
I mean,
did
they
it.
already did with the movie, but I'll take the BBC TV show any day.
Yeah.
I'll take the book over all of it.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's something to be said about the album as well, because that's
Okay.
totally different from the radio play.
Correct.
Different set of voices.
Yeah.
What show did Mr. Bean do before Mr. Bean? This is back in like the 70s.
You got me there. Oh,
Come on, British guy.
Was it the Benny
Black
Hill
Adder.
show? Oh.
The Black Adder.
Oh, Blackadder.
Blackadder's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, really?
I like
He was
I like
real
the
young,
second,
yeah.
third, and fourth one. I don't really like the first series that much.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Blackadder. I don't think I ever watched it.
Yeah, he was real young.
It's
Oh God.
hilarious.
Okay, well,
The saving grace for the first series was oh crap! Now I'm having a senior moment. His voice, his name just he was in Flash Gordon. He was in a Doctor Who with Colin Baker. Beard down to here, yells, choose scenery. God,
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember either.
Well,
What
okay.
about? Oh, they already remade Twilight Zone, right?
yeah.
That sucked.
Well,
No,
okay.
you're talking about the one they did back in the was it the 70s or the 80s?
No,
Where
the
they
original
had the
one.
helicopter accident.
The one where
Two kids got their heads chopped off.
the
Yeah.
one where Captain Kirk was on the plane and he seen the gremlin.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
that-
a good
that
one.
was
the
in the-
original.
That was in the TV
That's the
series.
Okay.
That was a TV
That
series.
wasn't the movie. That was in the TV series.
Yeah, that was the
Back
original
in the
TV
50s.
series.
Let's
Yeah.
talk Star Trek.
Yeah,
Wrath of
because,
Khan, best
Big
one.
Boys was one of my favorite episodes where they're
Save the
got the-
whales.
I like
I just watched that one. I just watched that one this morning. The one with the whales.
I'd have to go with
What's it
Wrath of
called? Journey
Khan.
Home or something like that.
Yeah, the Journey Home. But I'd have to go Wrath of Khan too. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Where he puts the helmet on and the worm goes in his ear.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a good one.
This is not City Alpha 5.
I still have a weird thing about things going in my ear after watching that movie.
All right.
You know,
What about
you
Rambo?
know the strangest thing
Oh.
about that? Chekhov wasn't a member of the crew when Khan was in the TV series episode.
No, he wasn't on the show yet.
So Khan couldn't have remembered him. He wasn't
That's
there.
right. That was one of the early shows. That was one of the early ones.
Yeah.
I had a Tribble.
Trouble with
Actually, I had
Tribbles.
a Tribble for one.
Just want to help.
Now, okay, who watched Doctor Who on PBS back in the day?
Oh God.
I mean,
I have
that-
never watched Doctor Who ever.
I got my British fix from PBS back in the day here in the U.S. So
Well,
there was one show, and I can't remember the name of it. The aliens were like these tripod aliens.
That is the name of it.
Is it
Tripods.
tripods? And it was
That is
so
the name of the
horribly
show.
bad, but I loved it.
You should read the books. It's Christopher something. Oh God.
I remember those because they were serialized in Boy's Life. And it's
Yeah.
kids trying to get to the White Mountains, and the tripods were,
Yeah.
I never read all the books. It's on the back of Boy's Life.
Okay.
White Mountains, City of Golden Lead, and I can't remember the third title.
What was everybody's favorite Twilight Zone TV series episode?
oh,
God.
toys.
Mine was How to Serve Humans. Remember? They found out
Yeah.
the book
To serve man.
to serve mankind. Yeah, that's it.
What was the one where dude was left alone and all he had was his books and time?
That was
That's
the one with
Burgess Meredith.
Burgess Meredith. Yeah.
And then he dropped and broke his glasses and he couldn't read anymore.
Right. Yeah. So it was all total irony.
I think this was called time. It was the ones that were the people were stuck in a box or stuck in a room, and then they pans out and they're all like little toys in a box.
I
Yeah,
got one
that's
for Dan. I don't know. Maybe you could remember. Remember the movie where they all looked like pigs and there was doctors and everything?
Yes,
They had
but I
the
don't
ball
remember the.
faces.
It was a Twilight Zone episode.
Yes,
was
she
Twilight
was
Zone.
in plastic
When
surgery.
baby just came off the womb,
Yeah,
she was beautiful.
She was beautiful, and they were trying to actually operate her to make her look like all the rest of the people.
Yeah.
And they
I
kept
can't think of
screwing
the
up,
name.
and she kept coming out beautiful. I can't
Yeah.
remember the name of the episode, but I know exactly the one you're talking about.
I remember this
seeing it, but I
because
don't remember it.
my brother would have me stay up late and watch it with him.
I was always a big Outer Limits fan, more so than the Twilight Zone. But that was always guaranteed. Outer Limits was guaranteed to have aliens rather than.
Oh yeah,
horror.
definitely.
He's drifting. Look at him.
No, I am. I'm going to have to go to bed because I'll get up. The kids get up at like 5, 6 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
Benadryl. Lots and lots of Benadryl.
Just try him to a tree with a box of Fruit Loops. You'll be all right.
He's got like 18 kids, so.
Oh my God.
No, I've got 4. I've got 4. This what they still 6 and under.
You got 4 kids. They're 6 and under.
Yeah.
Yeah, Benadryl.
Oh God, I'm 29.
Oh my
Good
God,
Lord.
he's
What are you trying to start your own baseball team?
finally, I can say I'm not the baby of the group.
Holy cow! 4 kids.
Don't feel
under
bad.
6.
My oldest is 50,
I get to go.
and she's given me 3 grandchildren and about 7 great-grandchildren. Just
Nice.
Wow.
Hey,
Good
William.
night, Joe. Or good morning.
You too.
All
right. Well,
Joe,
we'll see you
have a
later.
good one. Good meeting
Joe,
you.
Later, brother.
Joe, I got to talk to you soon. All right.
Yeah, message me away.
Hey, William, I got one for you.
Okay.
My boy's going to be 20 next month.
Dear God.
You remember when he was little?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember when he was little. That was like 10 years ago.
I got to
Okay.
jump too,
All right.
guys. Have a good
Now
night.
he's gonna be 25.
Good night.
Where's Karen?
What?
Where's Karen? We need to see Karen first. We need the morale officer. Hi, Karen. Say hi to the world.
Howdy. Sorry, I'm not my normal
Howdy.
cheerful self. It's been a rough week.
Hey,
Hi, Karen.
we love you, man.
Thank you. Same to you. Where's the Dalek in training?
Oh, actually, speaking of the devil, Dalek in training, you have been requested. Come here. Come hither.
Wow, I'm feeling old now.
Yeah.
Off my fingers, so bye.
She looks like her mom. Wait,
Yeah.
She sounds like her
Thank
mom.
God.
I got glue on my fingers.
You blew up your feet. What?
She
Glue. Okay, I got headphones
she has
on.
glue on her fingers.
But she said she
Tiny
blew up her
girl.
fingers.
I got
Yes,
some
I
good
was-
drugs,
I
not
was-
glue.
I was
Has
up
it-
there 2 weeks ago and could not believe it. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I know. I see the pictures of him. I'm like, wait a minute.
I remember when she was still in a carrier sitting on our table while we're at the restaurant there in Callaway.
Shit, I remember when she was conceived.
You were there?
Then
No,
he
but I
was
got
at-
video.
Never get invited to all the good parties.
Then he was there with the catcher's mitt.
He was young. He needed the money.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Have
All
a
right,
good night,
thank you.
man. Nice meeting you. Oh, man.
Flight of the Navigator.
Another good one.
Oh, another good
Yes.
movie. Yeah.
Oh, even better, Dune. The original Dune.
Nah.
I never could get into Dune.
I never.
Oh,
That
I
is-
loved it.
I loved
I
it.
loved it because it actually had the inner dialogue of all the characters. All the stuff that would have been like footnotes or just whatever the characters were thinking, and it was the most like the book, and that's why everybody hated it.
And I loved it. That I still remember the Moradib and shit blows up.
Yeah, I never could get into the books. I never could get into the movie. I tried
Yeah,
too,
it's like-
and everybody's like, "Oh, Dune is so great." It was boring
that
to me.
My
Scientology
first copy
movie.
of the
What's it,
paperback is now in a Ziploc baggie because I read it so many times.
It's falling
It's
apart.
falling apart. I had to buy a second copy. I once read it at work while I'm running the machine at the factory, and it took me like 8 hours from cover to cover.
Well,
What was
it-
that Scientology
you-
movie?
I'm-
Battlefield Earth.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
That was
wasn't
garbage.
That wasn't. No, it had some decent elements here and there.
Towards
It
the
couldn't-
end, when
It couldn't
when
have
the
been
humans
as
learned how
bad
to do
as
stuff.
it couldn't have been as bad as golf with what's his name, Robin Williams.
Golf
Was
with
it
Robin
go-
Williams.
Golf?
Garth. The World
Garth.
According to Garth. That was a
Garth.
great movie.
Yeah.
The World According to Garth. Come on, the guy gets his dick bit off. That's a great movie.
Oh,
Come on. What about- What When the plane
Cowboy.
crashed in the house and he says, "We'll take it." What's the chances of that ever happening again?
All right. Cowboy Way.
The
Cowboy
Cowboy
Way.
Way.
Cowboy Way. Best part in that movie is when they take the what's his name?
I don't remember, dude. But
Luis Guzman to the
Yes.
petting zoo. Pulls his pants down. The little calf comes out.
Yep.
Best part
We
of the
got
movie.
it.
torture him to get him to talk.
Yes, we actually have a baby cow named Heifer at the barn now, and we pulled that on one of the guys that was coming up. It's like, just hold the bottle between your legs, like they did on Cowboy Way. That calf thinks sure it's mama.
That Starfighter was already mentioned.
Mm.
All right, worst B movie ever was The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was.
I
good.
would agree.
That was
Although it did have moments. They were few and far between, but it had moments.
And when that came out in the '80s, man, HBO played the shit out of it. It was like every night
HBO
it
and
was on.
WHC. I got another one for you. Hotel Hell.
Oh no, you going down real bad B rate. Okay, if you're going down that path, we need to talk Toxic Avenger.
There you go. They're gonna remake it. They're gonna remake it. I heard that.
Why?
I swear to God, they're remaking it.
Why would you remake it?
What about the Grindhouse movies?
Oh,
no.
now we need Skunk in here.
I remember watching Friday the 13th on one of those big laser disc. It was like the guy had a disc player that was as big as a record player.
Yeah.
And
I remember
he was
those.
my friend in school when we went over there and watched Friday the 13th on this huge.
A neighbor of ours in New York had one upstairs. He had
They
one of those
made-
big, huge disc movies.
That's when I watched the King Arthur movie.
We watched one. The one I remember on Laserdisc was about the rabbits. It was a animated movie about the rabbits.
Watership Down.
Yes. I was
Hellraiser.
like,
Oh, good movie.
I was thinking
Another
Hellraiser a minute ago.
Another good one. Another good one.
The Ghoulies. That was
Oh God, no.
That was a good one. I like the
What about
Ghoulies.
Critters? I like the Critters, the
another
first
one.
one.
There's not
The
much
first
difference
Critters.
between Ghoulies and Critters, really. When you get okay, if you're going down that tangent, then we got to go the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Hey, I got that on DVD.
That's a good movie.
I had to get it.
well, then you're going into Tremors too. So
There you go.
Oh no,
there you go.
Tremors is
Yeah.
good though. Tremors is
first
good
one.
B rate.
yeah.
The
I
first
mean,
one.
Reba,
Oh!
she did an awesome job.
Okay,
in
yeah,
that.
the first one. They're up to like 6 or 7 now, I think.
Yeah.
And wasn't it Fred Ward in that one? I mean, I've always loved
Yeah,
the
it was Fred Ward and
the-
Kevin Bacon.
Return of the Living Dead. The original.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, what I was trying to say,
The black and white.
the Remo Williams movie that Fred was in.
That was
I
good
love
too.
that.
Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins.
Yes.
I
love
love
They
that.
were they were supposed to make a part 2 to that at the very end because that's why the name started Remo Williams Adventure Begins. But they said that Fred Ward was too difficult to work with.
Hmm.
Really?
Somebody actually did a pilot of a TV series and redid part of the movie as a piloted TV series with different people. And it took, I think they started with a different book in the series rather than the first one. So it went kind of weird. I saw
always
about
thought
5
Fred Ward
minutes
was
of
a
the
good
end of it.
actor.
I did too. Oh, talking about classics that led to something else, Forbidden Planet.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Without that, we would not have had Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Or what about Aliens?
There you go.
Yeah,
the
that
original.
too.
The original, not the remakes.
No, I'm talking about Alien 1, Alien 2. That's
Mhm.
it. Anything after that sucks.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, baby.
Best T-shirt I've ever seen.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Any movie my mom and dad popped in, you know what came up on the screen.
Boobs. I had every movie paused instead of boobs, man.
They would yell at me or Danny.
God.
I hope they didn't have a copy of Sheena then.
No.
I can't remember
What about
the name of
Red
it.
Sonja?
Oh God,
Red
that was a good
Sonja
one.
was good.
Now they wanted to use Conan as Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan, but he didn't want to do that because he said it would ruin the Conan series.
Oh, it would have made this Conan series better.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but he didn't want him to do that.
Yeah, really. Red Sonja was in universe.
I know.
Did they ever make a Hercules movie back in the day?
Yeah,
a couple of.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. I'm bad with movies, but I know what I'm thinking. It was the original where the Kraken was in.
Oh, that was
Clash of the Titans.
Yes,
There you
Clash
go.
of the Titans.
There you go. Clash of the
Hercules.
Titans.
And that wasn't Hercules. That's a whole other thing.
I'm just saying it was that kind of era. That's what I was trying to think of.
You ate paint chips as a kid, didn't you, Richie?
If you want Hercules, you've got to go back to the Steve Reeves movies, the black and white sword and sandal movies.
It was too much alcohol from back in the day.
What about Sword and the Sorcerer?
Another good one.
Good one.
Another good one.
That and oh crap.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Oh wow,
Labyrinth.
that was a
Very
good
good classic.
one. Is that the one with
Jennifer Connelly? I'll give you a little background on that. She grew up where me and Richie grew up, not too far from us. She grew up in Forest Hills, New York, and they were doing the casting for that at Madison Square Garden. And at the same time they were doing the casting for that, right after that, they were doing the casting for the original movie Annie. But Jennifer Connelly grew up in Forest Hills, New York, which is like the rich part of town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rocketeer. She was also in that, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
And Dark City.
I like Dark City. That was really good.
I saw a good part of that. That's the
I
one that
seen
had
parts of that.
Ron Perlman, wasn't it?
Yeah.
another bad B movie was Dick Tracy.
Oh God.
Dude, come on. You got to give it, though. All the characters that they did were pretty good with the makeup and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
they
were, but that was.
It looked like the Sunday Funnies that I read as a
Yeah,
kid.
I mean, it was exactly the guy with the hair parted and all that stuff.
Who Framed
That was
Roger
kinda good.
Rabbit?
There you go.
Oh, dude. I remember going to that movie. I think I was in 7th or 8th grade. We ditched school, me, my cousin Mikey, and another couple of friends, and we were the only ones almost in the theater, and we started smoking weed just before it started. And the more we smoked, the funnier it got.
That's usually the case.
The best thing about that movie was Jessica Rabbit. I don't care what anybody says. Even to this
Howard the
day.
Duck. That one. Howard the Duck.
Oh,
I can't find
Howard the
that.
Duck. Yeah.
I
Good
got
movie.
it down here. It's down here. I can get it from here for you down here.
They got it on Amazon.
Yeah, and they have it on Amazon.
It was
I have to get a
that
copy.
was that whole like animated animal or that whole animal thing because you had Howard the Duck, Harry and the Hendersons.
Ooh,
Yeah, Harry the Hendersons. That's another good one.
Right around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Howard's pretty
What
good,
was the
man.
other cartoon
You can play a
and-
mean
and
guitar.
real life mix that had this chick named Hollywood, and they call it the dude was like Hollywood if she could.
Cool World.
Cool World. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
that's it. That's it.
That was
Only
a, that
movie
was a
me and my
Ralph
wife-
Bakshi.
Only movie me and my wife ever walked out of. That was so bad.
Another good movie, Willow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably my favorite.
Somebody
Val Kilmer
wants to
movie.
make a sequel to that one now. Not a remake, another sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard something about that one.
Sequels
I
have
don't-
potential. It's when they want to remake that it pisses me off. Like leave the
Yeah.
originals alone when they're good.
I don't mind if they remake the movie, but at least keep the. If you notice, what was it? Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, the original one, when they remade it just recently, the storyline was more intense and more background than the original one, because they gave more away in the remake that they didn't do
All right.
in the original.
I got another Tom Hanks movie. What about The Burbs?
Oh God. That's
was
a
pretty
bad
good.
one.
That was a
Well,
bad movie, but it's one of those movies where if it's on TV, you got to watch it.
we might have to do a redo on this. We are sitting at about an hour and a half. Wow, that went quick. I didn't even realize we've been talking that long. Holy crap.
Time flies, man.
Yeah, I
Well, I've
know.
only
I
been
got
here an
I
hour.
got two last ones here.
Okay.
House and House the Second Story.
Good
Yes.
movies.
I loved it when the guys from Cheers showed up to save the day.
All I gotta say is thank God for the fire stick.
But let's see. Learning
What
new
about,
system. I don't know how to do this.
The People Under the Stairs.
Oh, that was a
God.
good one. That was okay.
No, that was about as good as
Big-
Arachnophobia.
Big Rain.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Ooh,
That's
the
a
original.
classic.
Remake.
The
That
original.
is a classic.
I had to watch the original.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damnation Alley. I love the truck. That was the best character in the movie. I love the truck.
The
I don't
truck.
even remember that. The chase.
Damnation Alley, George Papard, John Michael Vincent, I do believe.
Jan Michael Vincent. Yeah.
Did you ever watch The Chase?
Several things by that title, yeah.
I don't think I did.
Dude was in his car traveling across the desert and pissed off this trucker, and trucker's trying to run him down.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Duel.
Yeah.
Duel, yes.
That's it.
That was a Richard Matheson story. Same guy that wrote Incredible Shrinking Man and I Am Legend and
Incredible Shrinking Woman.
several other things.
The Incredible
No,
Shrinking
he
Woman.
didn't write that one. He didn't write
Now,
that one.
I like the original I Am Legend better than the remake with Will Smith.
Which original now? Are you talking about the one with Vincent Price or the one with Charlton Heston?
The one with Charlton Heston.
Okay, Omega Man.
Mega Man, yeah.
Vincent Price did it back in the 40s or 50s in black and white,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
if it weren't for Vincent, nobody would have paid any attention to it.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
shit.
Ice movies. All of his are
oh yeah.
good. He just had creep factor in the voice and the look.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
definitely.
you could hand him any script you wanted to, and you'd get something people would plunk down money to see, even if it was horrible.
He
Yeah.
can
would
read
s-
the ingredients on the back of a product, and you'd be excited about it.
Oh yeah,
David Weber ordering a pizza.
which volume?
what about the dude that did the diabetes commercial?
Wilford
Oh,
Brimley. It's
yeah.
diabetes. You got your diabetes.
Yeah, he was actually Smith in the Remo Williams movie.
There we
Yes,
go.
he was.
He's
Cocoon
the
1
bad
and
guy.
2.
I was
Cocoon
just
1 and
about to
2.
say.
Ooh.
Yep.
What about the
Here's
Police Academy movies?
science.
Oh,
The Police Academy movies, the first and the second one were good,
That's
and
it.
after that,
Yeah.
it just kind of
Anything
started
after
going
that.
downhill.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
anything
you
after
can always
that.
tell when they make a franchise like that, like 5 movies, after the first 2, they're just doing it for the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
there,
know,
there
except
hasn't
like
been
Indiana
anything.
Jones. Now, the last Indiana Jones sucked.
They're making a new one
The one with the aliens,
Well,
it's
with Harrison Ford.
That one, I
That's
didn't
when
mind
they
it.
when they combine Predator and Aliens, and
Oh
then
yeah.
going on with
yeah.
it.
Well, now
I think,
I loved Highlander, but then once they started making sequels to it, that's not a movie that needed sequels.
no, the
No.
original
No.
one was perfect.
There
Well,
can
and
be
then you
only
got the TV
one.
show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Bio-
TV show was pretty good. The
That
TV
was-
show was
it
pretty
made it
good.
3
TV show was
seasons.
good, but then they
And they actually had a spinoff of one of the female characters.
I got one for you. Another B movie, Biodome.
Oh,
Oh,
the Pauly
Lord.
Shore movie is good in my opinion. I'll watch it.
No,
Son-in-law.
Pauly Shore is me.
Son-in-law.
Biodome,
They're remaking Encino Man.
Encino Man. There we go. Yes, with Brendan Fraser.
They're
That
gonna
was Brendan
remake it.
Fraser's first movie.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna remake
Oh.
it, and I think they're gonna make it from the chick standpoint.
Oh Lord,
Got
y'all.
to say, my favorite Brendan Fraser was probably Blast from the Past.
That was
Yeah,
a
That's
good
the one
one.
where his parents have the bunker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I liked The Mummy when he did that. He did a really good job with that.
Yeah, he did.
Well, they
Now,
definitely
if-
pulled the Indiana Jones vibe with that one. What,
Oh, and,
Cara?
he did-
Yeah.
and then he went right off the map. He disappeared.
Now he's
he went through a bad divorce.
You got to admit though, any movie with Kevin walking in it, I mean, is awesome.
George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle.
All right, shh. Cara.
Okay. Isle of Dr. Moreau.
Good one.
Which
The first one, the original one, or the
The
remake?
original.
There have been
Yeah.
three. There have been three.
With not the latest, not the one with Val Kilmer. The one in between. It would have been.
Now,
Wasn't it Charlton Heston or something like that?
I think Marlon Brando did a great job.
Yeah,
Marlon
Brando
Brando
version.
was in the one in the middle, I do believe.
Yes.
And then there's one back in the black and white days too.
Yeah, the Marlon Brando one, but Marlon Brando was good in anything too. So.
Yeah.
What about the original King Kong? All the black people, the natives, look like they just grabbed him from the Bronx and put him in loincloths.
Yes. When the stop animation little King Kong groups the yes.
Yep. That was.
I actually have all 3 King Kong movies or 4 King Kong movies on DVD.
Are you going to go for the new one, King Kong versus Godzilla, the one that they're? I don't even know if it's out yet.
I think it's in production.
I like the 76 one, the one they did in 76.
I haven't watched any of the newer King Kong stuff.
The one with Jack Black wasn't that bad.
No, but the one in 76 was pretty good. I mean, when they did it outside the World Trade Center and stuff, that was cool.
That was the one with Jessica Tandy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's the one I've seen.
That was the one with what's the guy's name? Oh shit. Oh man, he played Big Lebowski.
Bridges.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, he was in the 76 one.
That
That was
Jeff
another one they
Bridges, or
had
is
to
it
add
Bo Bridges?
paper when they
No,
were
it was Jeff. It was Jeff Bridges.
When they were filming that movie, I remember when I was a kid, they had an ad in the paper for people to show up down there by the World Trade Center as extras.
Poseidon
They
Adventure.
wanted people to just show up as extras.
What about the horrible zombie effects back in the 70s and early 80s? You watch it now and you're like, was I really afraid of that?
Okay. What was the first movie where zombies ran?
Ooh, first movie where zombies ran.
I don't know. There's some Japanese ones where they hop.
Oh Jesus!
Run away from a hopping zombie.
They're from the land down under.
12 days later.
28 days later.
Or 28 days later. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That was the first one where the zombies actually ran.
And then Z Nation.
Yeah, and then World War Z did had crazy ass zombies.
They were supposed to make a part 2 to that, but they never did.
What were you gonna say, Cara?
I thought there was 2 of them. It was 28 days and 28 days later. But 28
No, it
days.
was 28 days later, 28 weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sequel wasn't as good, but it was still pretty good. I mean, the first one, I loved the shit out of that one, but after Prego zombie dreams, we don't watch zombie movies anymore.
There was
the second one. What was good about the second one was the mother was immune to it. Remember?
Yeah.
So was the boy, the son. They had the 2 different color eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and they were immune to it because she got bit and everything, and she still lived, but she could pass it on.
Yeah. We watched one about maybe a month or 2 ago. It took place in China, I believe it was, and they were in their condo, and it was only a guy and a girl that survived the whole thing, and they had to fight their way around. Alive. That was the name of it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was good.
Shaun of the Dead. That's like the best zombie movie ever.
I love the part when they throw it. They
That
throw
was
the
one of the
records.
cheapest ones to make too.
All right. Well, we have been going at it for over an hour and a half, so I reckon it's about time to wrap up.
Cool.
It's been fun. It's really been fun catching up.
It's been what, 8 years since we've done this?
I think
Probably,
it's 10
yeah.
years, like Geek
It's
said.
been 10 years.
I still got a bunch of those stickers.
I still
Oh,
have
really?
I still have stickers and the cards.
I
I put a sticker on a police car.
I know you did.
I still got one on the door of my man cave.
I used to get nastygram email because the geek used to jump in front of people in traffic. And he had the logo and everything in the back window of the truck.
I still have the hat and the shirt, believe it or not.
Oh, I got mine too. I got mine.
In my closet.
Okay, let's see. Closing up. I don't remember what we used to do. Okay, Richie, say goodnight.
Well, if Wes is gone, he's the one that usually does the stupid little song at the end.
Oh, down with the sickness.
Yeah, well,
Come on, won't you get down with the sickness?
he had a toddler emergency he had to take care of. He was sending me a message.
Oh, he's having some babies in the backyard then.
Oh, he baby is okay, but he had a
It's
toddler
weird hearing
emergency.
that geek has.
Here
It's
you go,
weird
here you
hearing
go,
that
here you
geek
go.
has a toddler.
And she has him wrapped around that little finger.
Oh, are you going to pull out our exit music?
Yeah, since we can't play it up here.
Who sang that?
Disturbed.
No, Richard
No.
Chase.
In the movie.
Richard Chase.
Richard Cheese.
Yes.
Cheese. Yes.
And you technically can't play that, Richie. I think. I don't know.
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Copyright. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
True.
I do not own the rights to this music.
Dear God.
All right, guys. Good night, man. Let me know when the next one. We're gonna do next one.
All right. It'll be later next month sometime. All right, y'all take it easy.
All right, brother.
and
Take it easy, y'all.
Check us all out on
Good
Facebook
night.
and all the other crap. Peace.
You guys be well and stay safe.